door.
You've been to Peter King's office how many times now? 3? Well, you protested in front.
She had a sign, right?
Called as well. So we just wanted to make sure that you received it.
Okay.
And we would really like him to attend.
Okay.
Do you know if he?
I don't know offhand if he's available on the 7th.
Do you know if if you've discussed the prior invitations with him? If he has any interest in attending?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't answer.
All right. We are here today to invite Representative Peter King to a town hall, a women's town hall on May 7th at the Dominican Village in Amityville. We are co-hosting this event with the National Organization for Women New York and Atlee. Peter King has refused to hold a town hall. He has said that it will just turn into a screaming session that will diminish democracy. His constituents have been requesting to meet with him for months, and he has refused. I was able to get a meeting with him in February, 2 months ago, but only because we held a protest right here in front of his office, and we had over 400 constituents march. So he was forced to meet with me. During that meeting, I asked him if he would hold a town hall. He said it wasn't necessary because he goes on the news all the time and talks about his opinion on the issues. What he fails to understand is that a town hall is for him to listen to our opinions and our thoughts on the issues. A town hall is for Representative King to speak with his constituents and answer our questions. During that meeting, I got him to agree to host a telephone town hall. And for weeks after our meeting, I called his office to ask when they would schedule that. With a day and a half's notice, they posted that on the website. So with only a day and a half's notice, he had a telephone town hall, and over, I think it was 6,000 people who called in, and over 600 people registered questions. So that forum allowed him to cherry pick which constituents he would speak with. It allowed him to choose which questions he would answer, and it allowed him to ignore the difficult questions. It was an 82-minute call. He took 20 questions. 1 was submitted online, 15 were from men, and only 4 were from women. Peter King's latent misogyny was evidenced that night. You don't take nearly 4 times as many questions from men as you do from women by accident. And that is why we are hosting a women's town hall. The National Organization for Women New York, Atlee, and New York 2nd District Democrats are co-hosting a women's town hall on May 7th, and we are here to invite Peter King to participate. We want to give his constituents a voice. We want to give the opportunity to women in his district to ask questions about how Donald Trump's agenda affects our lives personally. Just last week, Donald Trump signed a bill that allows states to withhold funding from organizations that provide abortions. So while Planned Parenthood, only 3% of their services are abortions, states can now withhold funding from Planned Parenthood. That affects millions of Americans, both men and women. Planned Parenthood gives people the opportunity to access affordable, basic, preventative health care, both STD and cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, and birth control. And that's taking healthcare access away from his constituents. Last month, Peter King all but confirmed that he was going to vote yes on Donald Trump's American Health Care Act, ignoring the fact that it would have taken away insurance for more than 10% of his constituents. Peter King has voted against the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act. He's voted against paid leave. He supports the ICE raids that are tearing families apart in his district. And it's time for him to respond and to answer to his constituents. 2 weeks ago, I called his office and invited him to this town hall. Last week, we sent an invitation. All of the 3 organizations sent an invitation to him via registered mail, so we know that he received it. We haven't heard a response from him yet. So we are here today to hand-deliver this invitation to ask him to join us on May 7th for a town hall. We would like to have an open, informed, constructive discussion with our congressman so that he actually listens to us about our concerns for the issues that are affecting our lives. And we hope that he comes.
Where's